Alright guys, welcome back to Jerk Block Talk. I'm Jason Fernandez. Today I want to talk about something that not every gym has, but if you've got it, there's some good ways to do it and there's some bad ways to do it, and that is child care at your gym, or kid watching, or whatever your state allows you to call it. In our facility, a nasty towel there, we have like a kid's room, right? So it's a decent sized room. It used to be one of the locker rooms, and then what we did was we changed it, and we run childcare. So we run childcare probably, I think we have 7 time slots during the week that we'll do for childcare. And sorry, I'm messing around with some new camera equipment too. But childcare, it's tough because how do you pay for childcare? Like, how do you get that service to pay for itself? This one can be quite a bear in a lot of scenarios. And what I'll tell you is, I got this idea from a friend of mine, Damon, who runs a gym, or still had a gym, ran it out in Utah. And what he did was, he was like, hey dude, run a co-op. So what we've done ever since then is we run a co-op for the kids program. And what that looks like is, so we do $5 drop-ins for the kids for childcare, and it's $30 for the month. But what we do, because if you do the math, like, you could end up losing money on that depending on how many people use the childcare. So if I'm paying somebody to show up 7 hours a week, I pay them $15 an hour. Do that times 5. Like, you could end up losing money depending on if you don't have anybody do it. So we run a co-op program, and I largely stay out of it. One of the staff members runs it, but the way it works is the parents can opt in to be part of the co-op. So they opt in to watch the kids, and the standard rule that we use is like, hey, we would like to get 3 hours a month from the people participating. So over time we've had more and more people participate, so people have to do less hours throughout the month. So most people have like 2, maybe 3, 4 would be a lot. And what we do in the co-op is, if they do that, we waive their child care fee if they have kids in the child care service, and we give them $30 off of their membership. So it's $60 back to them. And for the most part, I'm not a fan of bartering, because most of the time it is not in your best interest as the gym owner. This, however, I think if you do the math usually, but you think about like just value in general that you get back from having childcare in your gym, or some sort of area where kids can be watched, you'll get a lot of business by having that available. And then what you want to do is expand it. And then what you'll usually need to do is to expand the hours that you're going to offer that service within your gym, is you're going to need bodies. And the co-op is a really great way, rather than paying somebody hourly, to do that, because keeping track of who's using it, who's not, how often, and all that stuff can also be a bear, kind of like the retail stuff. If you're going to keep track of it, it needs to be a pretty rigid system in order to make sure that people are actually paying for it, and that you are not losing money by having that service within your gym. So try out the co-op. It's been awesome for us. I do virtually nothing with regard to childcare. Like, I'm hands off. All of the parents who have kids in the program, they manage and maintain the schedule, and we've had little to no hiccups in the course of like 2.5 years since we started this way. So if you've got childcare in your gym and it's kind of giving you a headache, try switching to a co-op program. So I just wanted to put that up there, because some gyms have it and it can be kind of this weird thing, like you don't know how to run it because you're not a childcare facility, but you want to offer that added value to your members. The co-op is a really cool way to do that, and it's worked splendidly for us. So take it. You don't have to do it exactly like that. The numbers don't have to be $30 and all that stuff. You figure out what works for you and what works for them, and just make a deal on that one, and then put somebody, even if it's one of those people, in charge of it, so that you don't have to make schedules and stuff like that. And it's usually easier for them to kind of just put their schedules out there at the beginning of the month. So I hope this helps. If you guys like this content, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. See you next time. Thanks.